What makes the difference between an ordinary student and an extraordinary achiever? Could it be the spark of motivation and the fire of hard work? Let's explore this through the story of Nasir, a 10th grade student who was known for his lethargy. Nasir was the epitome of laziness, not just in his studies, but in every aspect of his life. One day, while attending a lecture by his Urdu teacher at school, he heard about the teachings of Allama Iqbal. His teacher spoke of how the great philosopher and poet had referred to the youth as shaheens or eagles, and how each of his verses carried a hidden message. In one of his verses, Allama Iqbal addresses the youth, offering a piece of advice. He prays to God to grant the youth the same strength and spirit that he possesses at the break of dawn. He asks God to give these young eagles the wings and the power to soar to great heights and achieve success. The lesson from this verse was clear. To achieve the flight of an eagle, one needs courage, curiosity, high thinking, hard work, and discipline. This resonated with Nasir, and he found himself lost in thought, contemplating the wisdom of Allama Iqbal's teachings. He returned home that day unusually quiet. After lunch, he fell asleep and dreamt of meeting Allama Iqbal himself. In his dream, Allama Iqbal gently nudged him and said, "Son, I am your Iqbal. Wake up and start a new dawn." When Nasir woke up, he resolved to reshape himself following Iqbal's teachings. The boy who was always seen as lazy and unenthusiastic had transformed in just a few days. He began waking up early, praying Fajr, going for a morning walk, and paying attention to his studies. People were not only amazed but also pleased to see this transformation. His parents asked him about this pleasant change, to which he shared about Iqbal's verses and his dream encounter with Allama Iqbal. As the matriculation exams approached, Nasir worked hard. All his exams went well. 3 months later, when the results were out, he had scored remarkable grades and stood second in his school. His parents, teachers, and siblings were overjoyed. The celebration at home that evening made Nasir's face light up with happiness. This story of Nasir's transformation underlines the impact of Allama Iqbal's teachings. It shows us how motivation and hard work can turn an ordinary student into an extraordinary achiever. So remember, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra, the extra effort, the extra dedication, and the extra belief in oneself.